Dude, this car is so sick. What's going on, Drive 615? Messing up my vlog. On my way right now to Mercedes Benz of Nashville to review a couple other cars. I am back in Nashville from New York City. There's my F-150. We're gonna review some other cars and have a good day. See you. It's 18 degrees here in Nashville. I'm back in my city, back in my hometown. Came home for the Christmas holidays. As most of you know, or if you don't know, I moved up to New York City for work, and I've been living up there for the past few months. This is my first time being home, and you know I gotta do some car reviews when I'm home. Here with Alice T. Come check her out at Mercedes Benz of Nashville, right off of Baker's Bridge. About to take out the C63 S. There you have it. I've got a pretty cool car today. It is a Mercedes Benz AMG C63 S. There you have it. 2018 too. What's going on, Drive 615? Byron coming to you live from behind the wheel of a 2018 Mercedes Benz C63 S AMG. S for super fast, S for super sick, S for sweet. Compliments of Mercedes Benz of Nashville, located off of Baker's Bridge in Cool Springs, Tennessee. I've done a lot of work with them in the past. Always a pleasure doing business with them. This car is a beast. I've driven quite a few AMGs, and they never fail to amaze me with just how luxurious they are and how well they drive. This is what some would say a tiny car, being that it's on the lower end. Of course, CLA would be the smallest, but going from C all the way up to S, this is on the lower end, and it feels like a big car. This feels huge. My mom's got the C250, and it feels decently sized, but this is just a massive car. There's several different modes. Pull it up here. We've got Sport Plus, we've got Race, we've got Sport, we've got Comfort, and we've got Individual. Race, you have to actually shift. There's paddle shifters mounted to the steering column, and at that point, to me, Race is about as close to a manual car you can get with it not being a manual car. One of the first things I noticed when I got into this car was the embossed AMG logo on the back of the headrest. Very subtle, but a very unique styling cue that I think is a testament to the quality that Mercedes-Benz produces, especially on their AMG cars. Again, it's not something big and flashy, a big branding logo. It's something that's very simple, very subtle, but when you pick up on it, it's beautiful. Carbon fiber all throughout this center console. Nice little carbon fiber accents on the inside of the tachometer and speedometer over here. This is a clean looking car, inside and out. Take a look here too. We got black AMG exhaust tips, nice black chrome diffuser through here. So I think one thing that's different about my YouTube channel and my car reviews, as opposed to other YouTubers and other car reviews, is that, and this is not saying this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just different, is that I don't get too hung up on all the details and specifications of the car. I'm more about the experience of the car. Because of course you can go look up these things online and it'll tell you everything you need to know. But I think when people are buying a car, or they're looking at getting in a car, or just want to enjoy a car, they kind of care about the experience you get, what people, say to you when you're driving it, how people make, how the car makes you feel is the best way I can describe it. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to bring as a uniqueness. So I always like to drive around, kind of look and see what people are, how they react to the car. And it's different for every car, of course. The McLaren 650 S, people are freaking out. That's an orange supercar. This is a little bit more of a subtle car, but still like to see, do people notice it? Are people taking pictures of it? Like what do people think about it? So we're gonna see what people think about the C63. It's kind of a cold day, so no one's really out. So this guy was just literally walking across the street just then, and he just like looked over at it, and that was it. No picture, no second look, nothing crazy. I don't know if you can see it on this side of your mirrors, but these kids were walking past, and I barely got on, like, whatever, just enough for the exhaust valves to open up, and they were like looking. I think this car is not one that's gonna like, people are gonna like freak out and like whip out their phone really fast, take a photo of it. This car's more subtle, more laid back, but it's still noticeably impressive. It's not like it's just like a regular Mercedes. Like you can actually look at this car and you're like, something's different about it. The wheels, the sound, the body lines. So it's noticeable in the fact that it's differentiated between other Mercedes, but it's not necessarily like, wow, this is a Lamborghini, this is a Ferrari, this is a supercar. Best way to describe this car, it's like a piece of clothing that you can dress up or dress down, right? If you just want to go to the mall and you don't want anyone to notice you, pop it in comfort mode, turn off the active exhaust, and be low key. If you want people to notice you, turn on the exhaust, put it in Sport Plus, hit some downshifts, hit a few revs, and people are like, wow, like that's crazy, that's coming from a Mercedes, that's like amazing. You can be low key, you can be subtle, or you can be high key and you can be in your face, aggressive, like, you know, those videos you see of the C63s ripping around the streets of London. That's this. So, best of both worlds, essentially. And when you think about it, like, let's say you had a red 458 or you know, Verde Ithaca lime green Lamborghini. Okay, that's not really best of both worlds. You can't really tone that down. You can't go out in a lime green Lamborghini and expect people to not give you attention. It's kind of like the attention's already there inevitably. Can't change it. This car can go both ways. So that's something unique that I never really thought about until driving this car for the day. It's got a 4.0 liter bi-turbo V8 producing 503 horsepower, and of course my favorite part of these AMG engines is the signature of the person who built this car, handcrafted this car in Germany. What a beautiful car. This iridium silver really pops in all lights. Pretty cool little wall they have here. You can kind of pick what car you want. So I can pick the one that I had this morning, iridium silver metallic. I can open up the trunk, open up the driver's side door, rear side door. It's pretty crazy. Then I can change the trim level on the inside. I can make it so we have the carbon fiber like I had this morning. Change the wheels up to the ones that I had this morning as well. So we'll put the 19-inch AMG wheels and we'll turn this car to the side. And that literally looks like what I had this morning. That is so cool. You zoom in like this, it breaks the car apart and you can see all the inner workings of it. That is epic. So you can explore the brakes. You can change the brakes you put on there. If you want to put the carbon ceramics on there, it'll do like a little switcheroo and show you the inside and out of them. On the other side of this AMG wall, we have the S63 Coupe. The AMG wheels, it looks neat. I really like that. Drive 615, what's going on, guys? Today we've got the 2017 S550 right behind me. Compliments of Mercedes Benz of Nashville, located right there in Cool Springs, Tennessee. This car is absolutely amazing. Up under the hood we got a 4.7 liter V8 bi-turbo engine producing 449 horsepower and 516 foot-pound of torque.